What's going on there, YouTube? Vaping with Twisted420 has returned. And today we got something special to show you. EHPRO, the Chinese company known for making some pretty damn good clones, decided to come out with their own 26650 mod and dripper. Let's take a look at the Dynast from EHPRO from Venerable Vaping. Why don't we? Alright folks, and we are back. We are back once again. Lo and behold, these fucking Chinese cloners are starting to make some of their own mods. EHPRO's now doing it, H-Cigar's been doing it, Infinite's doing it, drippers, mods, all kinds of shit. And hey, more power to it. I guess they got tired of hearing people telling them, hey, if you can do so good doing clones, why not make your own mod? And that's what EHPRO did with the Dynast. And I gotta say, for a 26650 device, I've really enjoyed this little fella. Silver-plated copper contacts, magnetic button, no locking ring, it's a recessed button, and overall, pretty impressive. Not too shabby, EHPRO, not too shabby. This came from Venerable Vaping. Shout out to the homie AJ. Venerable Vaping sent this over for review, and this is a combo. Which I wish it wasn't. It comes with the TYR. This is their own version of a rebuildable dripping atomizer here, and it's perfect 28.5 millimeter, and it comes together for $74.95 for the mod and the dripper with the drip tip, which overall not a bad price, not a bad price at all. The dripper, don't really too much care for the dripper. It is it's got a few flaws, and I'll show you that when we dive up close. But the mod, I've been digging the mod. The mod itself is pretty nice. I've been surprisingly impressed. Let me try to have a toke here. This dripper, I built it kind of higher, but at the same time, we'll talk about it. Yeah, it's just not getting down like it should. I forget what the ohm load is. Let me check the ohm load real quick. Okay, the Addy's sitting right at 0.7. I just threw a build in it not too long ago, and I haven't really fucked with it too much more than that. Yeah, like I said, don't really care for the dripper, but let's just say I grabbed a nice little standard dripper here, and we popped it on. It'll boogie. The thing actually hits pretty hard. Get off me. What's that, fucking mosquito? How'd you get in here? No, it's a fly. Okay. Oh yeah, see? It's a chunk of regular Addy on there. Yeah. Doing work on the Dominator X. Yeah, just to show you, it does hit hard. It's just that Addy's not the best for the situation. But yeah, I've been enjoying this little fella. It works well. It's not too big overall for a 26650 device, and it's surprisingly kind of light, even though it's made of stainless steel. It's got a nice knurling around it that I like. It's real grippy. I love that you don't have to lock the button. It's got a nice clicky ass button to it. I like it. Pretty good overall. What we got to do to really get into the ins and outs of it, we got to dive up close and take a look at it. So let's do that real quick. All right, folks, and here we are up close with the Dynast, as it says. Nice little deep engraving on here for that too. Let's look at the packaging first. This came separate. The mod came in this big box right here, laying right off in there. Pull that out. You got a nice little velvet EHPRO bag. I like that. It's a nice little added touch that they throw that in there. But nice little box. Nice little box. And then you got the TYR, which I'm still not sure what that means. You get a little bit of Kanthal, you get some silica, and you get some spare O-rings. Oh, son of a bitch. O-rings? Whore-rings. O-rings. You get a set of O-rings and nothing else. That's all that comes in there. Let's lightly talk on the TYR real quick, and I'll tell you why I don't care for it. We're not going to dwell on it too long. But here it is. Basically, it's like an overgrown iGo W3 for the most part. It's a 5-post. Son of a bitch. Everything. All right, I got stuff everywhere. It all went tumbling. It's a 5-post dripper, right? with airflow for all four, if you were to build 4 coils. I got a little modest build in there, nothing too special, but it's kind of weird. You got these airflow holes, right? And no matter how you set it up, all 4 of the airflow holes are wide open all the time. No matter how you set it up. Let's say you do it like this, you still got 4 open. Let's say you do it with the little holes, you still got 4 open. So yeah, this thing's not meant for dual coils at all. But here's the crazy part. Up here in this deck, the holes in the center post only allow for dual coil. You see I got a hole there and I got a hole here. These other spots that you could be building coils where the airflow is set up, there's no hole. I mean, I could bend it around and try to fit them all in there, but that's bullshit. There's no holes to go from here to here and from there to there, from your negative to positive. So I just threw a little dual coil build in it. But it like I said, it's not meant for duals. It's meant for quads, but it doesn't have the holes for quads. So I said, fuck it, just threw a dual coil in it. And it is what it is. I'm just leaving it alone. I don't really care for it. Even with dual mode and all 4 air holes, it's just too airy. It doesn't work too great. It's got a nice reduced chamber though. Nice little domed interior. But that doesn't help when the rest of it is no good. So yeah, I do not like this dripper. The EHPRO TYR dripper is pretty janky in my opinion. It's not set up right. I like this drip tip that came with it though. Pretty cool looking drip tip. If nothing else, the knurling matches. No, it doesn't. It's got knurling on it. Yeah, but the dripper looks kind of cool. It's not that tall for a 26650 dripper. But yeah, it doesn't work that great. Not too happy about that. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that dripper. If I had to give it a review, it'd get half a thumb. Out of 2 thumbs, it gets half a thumb. I mean, it kind of works, but it kind of doesn't. And it looks kind of cool, but that's it. It's got a copper center post also, if you were curious. And it's number 45, EHPRO TYR. Cool engraving on the bottom though with the swords and everything, number 45. But there goes that. Now let's move on to the main attraction here, and that is the Dynast. Sexy little mod in my opinion. It looks pretty cool. You got these cutouts up here. I doubt they'll help with airflow, but they're up here. Nice little design on the 510. I got number 45 as well for this mod. They are serialized. EHPRO is trying to be real about it. This is the recess button. You can sit it down, won't fire all day. And it's got a very short little magnetic throw. I like it. I really like that button. You got some venting for your battery around here up top. And I think you got one down bottom somewhere. No, just that one vent hole. Never mind. You got that one vent hole up top for battery venting. And take a listen to the threads, not too shabby. Here's your top contact, and what you do is, this is pretty standard affair. These are silver plated copper contacts, which is very nice. Big insulator up here. And what you would do is, you back this pin out, take your addy. Oh, damn it. Take your addy. Nice threads on that 510, by the way. Take your addy, screw it in, then screw that contact back in. And one thing to know about this other screw that you use for battery rattle to adjust, it's reverse threaded. So right is going to make it loose, left is going to tighten it up. But nice little contacts. Really good materials being used. What am I using? I'm using a EFES 26650 at the moment, 3000 milliamp hour. Let's go ahead and take the rest of this apart. Like I said, it's stainless steel, but this thing's pretty light. You know what I mean? It's pretty light. The engraving for the Dynast is really nice. I didn't even know that was a word, but I looked it up. It is a word. I forget what it means, but Dynast is a word. And as you can see, this knurling is permanent on here. It's not coming off. It's all one solid piece. Pretty sweet though. I like it. Nice little grippies. And here is our button. And with a silver plated copper contact in it. Pretty smooth. I have not tried to take this apart. I don't know if I even can. But yeah, that I'm not even fucking with it. I don't know. It's pretty fine the way it is. The magnets in here are working good. It's nice and flush. It never backs out. It stays flush along with the bottom. So and it's been that way for the couple weeks that I've had it, and I've been using it pretty extensively. So yeah, no problem with that button. I don't even know how to get it apart if I was to try. Maybe this comes out, you do some other shit. But I have no problems with it, so I won't be taking it apart. But it works very well, nice and clicky. So yeah, pop that back on, we're good to go. Let's do a little bit of a voltage drop test on this guy and see where she stands. Alright, we got our inline voltage voltmeter on here. This is a pretty fresh charged battery, so we're resting at 4.12, 4.13. Okay, cool. What we're going to do is take our Black Russian V2, which is a 1 ohm load. We're going to chunk her on here and see what she does. Let's see what she does. Alright. Looking like 3.92. .92 is what we're going with. That's giving us a voltage drop of 0.21 on the Dynast. So not too shabby for a 26650 device, but yeah, that's just something to know. And like I said, people, always take these voltage drop tests with a grain of salt. I just do them for fun. This is probably not the most accurate way to go about it. There's no amps and such involved, and I'm not measuring the resistance of all this, yada yada yada. Yeah, overall the Dynast has been pretty nice. It does pretty well, hits pretty hard, it gets the job done. I've been pretty happy with it. It's a very suitable little 26650 device, and it's nice to see EHPRO doing something original. Not a bad first mod, people. Not a bad first mod. Let me have a toke. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. She's getting down nicely. Getting down nicely. But yeah, folks, that's up close and personal with this big bitch. Now I guess we can go ahead and back out, talk on it, vape on it for a little bit. All right, folks, and we are back. We are back. We took a close look at the Dynast 26650 mod and the TYR dripper. It's kind of jankalicious. Didn't really care for it. But the question is, Twisted, how does it vape? And I gotta say, it's not too shabby. I got a little copper TOBH sitting on here at right at 0.4, something like that. Let me have a toke. Not too shabby at all, folks. It gets down, I've been thoroughly enjoying it. And usually on mods with recessed buttons like this, no locking ring, you kind of worry about getting a hot button. Haven't had a hot button issue with this sumbitch at all. It's pretty cool. So let's look at some pros and cons, why don't we? Pros, I like the look of it. It's an original mod from EHPRO. Touche, guys, good job on that. Trying to branch off, do your own thing. I can appreciate that, I support it. It looks pretty unique. It's nice. I like the knurling on it. It's really grippy. It doesn't slip out of your hand real easy. Voltage drop's not that bad. Not too shabby for a 26650 device. It boogies pretty good. The silver-plated copper contacts are nice. The adjustability is nice. And I really, the highlight of this mod is the button. I really like the clicky little button that it's got in there. Those magnets seem to work great. The button doesn't loosen itself. Overall, and on the mechanical mods, that's kind of the thing. You really look at some of the key components, how the 510 adjusts and how good the button and switch is. And the button and switch on here is very nice, very nice. I like the fact you don't have to lock it. You can sit it down kind of stress-free. Very nice, very nice. Overall, it's been pretty good. As far as cons, can't really think of too many cons. The voltage drop is kind of so-so, but other than that, it's a well-built little device. The price is semi-decent. If you could get it just by itself, that would be the best way to go. Because like I said, this thing right here, it's no good. I'd say overall for the Dynast, I'd probably give it 1.5 thumbs. 1.5 thumbs. Overall, as a 26650 device, it's pretty damn good. The battery is going to last you a few days, and it works nice. It works nice. They got plenty of 26650 tanks, and I had the K-Fun on here. It works really well. I used it like that mostly with the big K-Fun. They got plenty of drippers and stuff coming out that'll make it sit flush. But overall, I like it. Like I said, 1.5 thumbs is good. And like I said, on this fucking TYR thing that you guys made, EHPRO, no good. Half a thumb. Half a thumb. It kind of works, but it doesn't. You did a lot of silly stuff that didn't make sense in here. But that's just my perspective on it. But yes, the Dynast gets 1.5 thumbs, and I think it's pretty good. I like it. Not too shabby overall. Not too shabby indeed. And yeah, I'll put links in the description to Venerable Vaping. I'm trying to see if they can sell this just by itself, because I think that would be the way to go. It'd probably bring down the cost some, because you're packing in that dripper within the package. But yeah, I'd say it's a good buy. This is a good mod. It's pretty good. Links in the description. Go check it out. That's what I got for you today, folks. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Remember to keep on vaping, and most importantly, you stay sexy, YouTube. Me and the Dynast are out.